Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sheila Bill, and I'm coming to you again with another review of Tyler Perry's Sistas. Y'all know I done did this video about 18 times, feel like. And I actually got one that's sitting out there trying to be loaded, but it says it's still processing. And it's been processing for about 17, 18, 19 hours now. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do it again. If the other one come up, it just come up. I ain't going to even worry about it. But anyway, here we go. The show starts off where it left off with Karen telling everybody she pregnant. Everybody looking side to side. What? What? You pregnant? Yeah, and Danny over there trying to open up the wine bottle, right? So while she trying to get the wine bottle open, because she really want to go ahead and get the drinking, she asking all the questions. Like, who the daddy? You know what I'm saying? You gonna keep it. Tell me I ain't babysit, and everybody looking at her like she asks inappropriate questions. But she like, I'm asking the questions all y'all want to know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't saying it. But for some reason, Karen over there like this. Zach, Danny, of course I'm keeping my baby. She keep her arms crossed all the time. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dang, why everybody, this is what I don't understand. When Danny is saying something real, everybody else try to make it seem like she's saying something wrong. When she really ain't saying nothing wrong, she's saying everything right. Because when my friend or somebody get pregnant, I'm going to say, if I know who they messing with, I won't ask who the daddy. But if we don't know who they messing with, I'm saying, girl, by who? So you gonna keep it depending on, whatever the situation is. And then normally I say I babysit. I wouldn't just be like, I ain't gonna babysit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But while this is going on, they sit over there talking or whatever, and then here go Andy. That's why you wanted Fatima to come up here. And she said, oh yeah, everybody figured out, so you being a mess, you trying to hurt this girl. And everybody else saying, because Zach ain't told her. And now Karen over there like, well, she really needs to know who she dealing with. So Andy is trying to call Fatima, but they had already told her previously that Fatima is coming up. So Andy trying to call them, let them know, like, don't let Fatima up here. But it's too late. They're like, nah, let her come on up. We need to talk about it anyway. She want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. So Fatima comes up. Andy tries to rush over there to forewarn her, like, oh my God, no, I don't have anything to do with this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to do with this. I was trying to, and then Fatima was like, oh my God, what's going on? Whatever. But mind you, too, before Fatima came up, they was like, oh, okay, so that's why you want Fatima up here and all that stuff. And Karen's like, yeah, tell me, you got your purse with you, and everybody know what's in her purse. So Andy tries to kind of go over on Fatima, I guess, to get her purse. Not Fatima, but Karen to get her purse. And then Karen is like, no, I'm good. We over here, right here. So Fatima comes up and she looking crazy or whatever, and Andy like, you got your purse? Want me to take your purse? No, I don't need you to take my purse. So both of these girls, they got their purses, and they packing in their purses. You know what I'm saying? So and here go Karen walking over there, because she was like, go get your friend. So she comes in, Fatima in all black. Karen walk over there, and she just like, Fatima, Karen. So they doing a whole stir down, shakedown, and they was like, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I'm pregnant. Fatima like, yeah, I already know. Mm-hmm. No, you don't. You don't know. So I'm like, yeah, I do know. As soon as you told Zach that day, he came back home and he told me right after. He said, and then she said, it's Zach's. He told me, why she always got to put it's Zach's? Child, you the only one in the whole Tyler Perry universe that wanted to be Zach's. Zach's don't want to be Zach's. Aaron don't want to be Zach's. The girls, they really don't care. So it's just like, it is what it is. And I ain't gonna say Zach don't want to be Zach's. Zach just, when he first initially heard about it, he wasn't ready for all this. But anyway, so they going back and forth, like, and then when Karen came over there like, I'm finna one up you. I'm finna tell you what's going on with your man, because you don't know him the way that I know him. You know what I'm saying? He just thought like one of these other people out here that don't really care about stuff or whatever, trying to make him out to be a bad person. But Fatima's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know, but it's crazy because she went over there to do some damage. Karen went over there to do some damage, but it flipped back on her, and now she got egg on her face. Her face done dry. Pick up your face. Pick up your lip. Put it back in. Suck it back. Suck it up. You know what I'm saying? So she just like, oh. Then she said, well, do you know he been calling me? Yeah. Because I got his phone. I got his password. His passcode. I don't see you coming through there nowhere. Well, he used his other phone. I know that password too. Everybody like, ooh, ooh. But anyway, so they like, okay, so, and then here go Fatima. You know, you only pregnant for 9 months, you know. It is, you know, anything can happen in 9 months. And then Karen is like, so is that a threat? And she just like, nah, it ain't no threat. You know, we could break up. And then Danny was like, yeah, that boy love you. Y'all know y'all ain't finna break up or whatever, whatever. So she was just like, you know, it is what it is. This what y'all call me up here for? Is this what y'all call me up here for? Because I can be at home back with my man Zach. You know. So anyway, they ended up talking about if it is his baby, you know, if it is his baby, we're gonna do a paternity test. Paternity test, yeah, we're gonna do a paternity test because we want to all know it is your baby. Because earlier you were saying you don't know how many weeks you are, you ain't been to the doctor, you took a pregnancy test that could have been false, but you took 3 of them, so I guess you are pregnant, but you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody else know because you don't even know. You know. And then it's just like, okay, so that's the responsible thing to do. We're going to take this test because we ain't got time for no problems, you know? So here they go. And then she said, and if it is, I ain't going to have no problem. I'll take the baby to you, whatever, whatever, whatever. She's talking about if. You know, so Karen goes back and she goes sit down, and then all of a sudden she just gets up because she got egg on her face. Her plan didn't go like it wanted to go, and then she goes back over to Fatima and she apologized. She says Zach ain't been calling me, and she said I was just trying to make you mad the way he's been making me mad. And then the thing is, when he was with you, he was one way. When he was with Fatina, he started off that way, but Fatina had to work with him to get him where he is today. And so that's what it is. And a lot of times we have breakups and we just be thinking like this dude gonna be forever that way. He just might end up changing. You never know. Or he just might end up doing the girl the same way. You just never know. It just depends on the person. It ain't the girl's fault. The girl could be doing all her best to, you know, to give everything in a relationship. But sometimes a girl just get fed up and they just don't want to fool with a bunch of mess no more. And so they start being mean. They ain't trying to be mean because they just being mean out the blue. They just being mean because they just be tired of what you got going on. And that's what in Karen's life with Zach. But then when Zach met Fatima, she was like, okay, I think you got potential. I see you don't mind working. I see you ask the right questions. I see you don't mind getting up. She saw what was good in him. You know what I'm saying? And then she tried to mold that what was good in him, you know. And mind you, she was with him for a short, but she just saw it, you know. But anyway, they all start commiserating. And then, hold on, what happened was Andy said, well, since she apologized and you here, you might as well just stay. So Fatima ended up staying. They all sit on the couch, but they still had to make it clear with Karen, is it okay? You know, because Karen was the friend first, so they had to make sure, is it okay? And then she said, yeah, it's okay. I almost thought Karen got a little choked up, like she wanted to cry a little bit. But her shoulder still was like this. She still is uncomfortable. Mission was not accomplished, so it's just, it is what it is. Now all of them trying to commiserate, but when Fatima had walked in, she was like, if we was going somewhere else, I would have worn some more clothes. She didn't know that this was Andy's house. She didn't know that Gary about Andy this or none of that stuff. So then they pulling that out of her. She's like, oh my God, you know. And then Danny was like, well, can I get your old apartment or whatever? And she was just like, no, you know. Well, she didn't say no. It was almost like, we'll talk about it. And I think that'll be a good look for Danny because she need another place to live. She do. That little bitty box is little. She need to go somewhere else. You know, and Danny was talking about, you know, talking to Andy's cooch or whatever, talking about, girl, what you got up in there? You got a billionaire, a millionaire, these people with all this money, you know, coming after you. See, Andy know what she want, you know, and the girls don't know what they want. She want the money, so she deal with the money. Y'all other girls, y'all dealing with the potentials. The other dudes got potential too, but you know, it's just some people just, they go with that. The type of man they go after is the type of man that they're going after. I'm pretty sure if they went after men with money too, they'll probably get some too. You never know. But anyway, so all of that, and then she was like, what, you need to wrap that stuff up, put in a jar and sell it. You know, Tyler Perry, he used that line before. I heard that before. I feel like I heard it in one of his shows before. But anyway, so then they talk about Calvin, how Calvin got into the fight, how he got karate chopped. He fought for what's her name? Sabrina, you know, and Danny did the whole flip and the but this time, you know, Calvin did And then they asked Karen if she could drink a glass of wine a day, but she just over there still kind of in a somber mode, And then the weirder part about it is, okay, so then the scene cuts. If I'm throwing it, think about it right. The scene cuts, and then it goes to Zach. So Zach just getting out the shower. He getting a phone call from Jake. You know what I'm saying? Jake like, oh, I apologize for what happened. You know what I'm saying? I hope this ain't gonna mess up our relationship. I still come over there to help you. I help you paint. So then Fatima walks in, and so I said, did anybody say bye? They didn't show him the scene break up, like cut scene break. Everybody just go. It's just here. Everybody just here. Anyway. So here we are. Fatima comes in. She's talking to Zach, talking about everything that happened. And she said, yeah, Karen tried to bum rush her with the news about her being pregnant, but she didn't know that you already told me. Then here goes Zach. Yep. I told you. Once we keep communicating, they can't never trap us up. It is what it is. And then they was talking about, I seen Gary tonight. He tried to bum rush me with some information when they was playing basketball. She said, don't trust that Gary. Don't trust that Gary. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him your money. Don't do nothing. He said, I got this. She said, are you sure you got this? Yes, I got this. Because if you don't got this, I'll handle it. He said, I know, but I got this. Let me handle this. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna handle it. Then they go and do whatever they gonna do. Then it cuts to Karen. Karen calls Andy, which they was already together. Talking about, I knew you weren't going to come with me. I knew she wasn't going to go with you either. You know what I'm saying? I thought y'all would have discussed it before you left. But you had to go to the office work. Ain't nobody there. Maybe she had to pick up some papers. I don't know. And then they get off the phone with Andy. And Aaron calls him. Aaron calls her. My thing is, so everybody done went to go play basketball, right? Everybody done left. Why is Aaron still in the parking lot? He just sitting down here writing. Okay, I was with him on August the 8th. Then she got with him on August the 10th. So this could be my baby. Child, he talking about he over here doing the math because math ain't math, and it could be either me or Zach. And here go Karen. Oh, I know who it is. Oh, don't start this. And he's just like, well, you know what? I'll be a good father if it's mine. I will love you. I love that baby. Oh, but it's not. Well, even if it's Zach's, I'll be a good father. I love you. I love that baby. Bye. They get off the phone. Scene cuts. Go back to Andy's place. Andy is like in bliss in her apartment. She's just going around, looking around like, oh, this is mine. And so she gets the tablet. It says, play me. Then here go blockhead Gary. Hey, I see you got this. And if you didn't get this, I knew you wouldn't be here. So I want you to look around your apartment. So she looking around, look at the closets, look at the letters in the drawers. Then she go look at the ice cream. I did everything like you liked it. She, girl, bye. Anyway, boop. On over to the next one, and now it's the next morning. So, okay, Zach gets a call from Gary. Gary like, oh man, I want to apologize for what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have came at you like that. I just want to help you. If I was you, I'd put some of your cash, take some of your cash out. These people are asking questions. The less they know, just be as vague as possible. He was like, okay, you want to help, whatever. And Zach is still hesitant, whatever. So they get off the phone. All of a sudden, old crutches come out. Old crutches, old SpongeBob SquareHead Hayden. Did you get anything? No, I didn't get anything. Okay, so did he tell you anything? No, he didn't tell you anything. Oh, you gonna be looking out for Andy at work? Yeah, I look out. What's over old boy? Okay, well, he gone to London. He ain't there no more. All right, well, you let me know. How you know, why you so invested? Oh, he just breaking the law like people breaking the law. Then he told me, well, you break the law all the time. Well, anyway, that ain't about me. Truth is, both of y'all are commiserating over women. Both of y'all are spying over women. And both of y'all doing dirty work over women. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all are crazy. Crazy. So he on his crutches. And he hobbles on out of there. And so then Jake's come in. And then Jake tells Gary, go over there and go and talk with Zach. I want you to tell him all this stuff and do whatever with him. And let me know when you go over there. And then Zach is like, I don't like that dude, Hayden. You trust him? Man, I got so much more stuff from him. It's unreal. And Fatima do too. So while he went around here hopping, lipping, and crutches, talking about he done fell off a bicycle, knowing he done fell off the top of a car naked, that Fatima did to him, he need to watch what he doing. He still want to play with fire, and he keep getting burned every time. Anyway, so Jay goes over to goes over to Zach's house, right? So Jake goes over to Zach's house, and then they're talking. They're talking. And they're just like, oh, I'm saying, I want to help you. I want to be there, just to, get you up or whatever. Oh, let me go back. So Maurice goes to the bank. Maurice pulls up in a Mini Cooper. His big old self is in a Mini Cooper. So he gets out. Q is right there. He like, I need your help. What you here for? I need your help. Don't come over here. I don't even want you calling me. I don't even like you. Get away from me. I got on this tracker. They gonna come put me back in jail. Well, that ain't my fault. You do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So they went back and forth. Tyler Perry, he gonna make them together. He gonna make them happy. They get away from me. All that stuff. So Karen, she pulls up and she's like, what is he doing here? I'm calling the police. You better get away because she's really going to call the police. She's really going to call them. But I need your help. And then he goes scraggling all off in the woods. Tyler Perry going to make them together because Q pulls at Maurice's heartstrings. He do. No matter how much Maurice try to get away from Q just keep coming back. He like a net. Go. Anyway, so back over to Zach and Jake. Jake comes over there and he's telling him, okay, so I had a hunch. A hunch what? So I've been following the stock. So what was the stock doing in 2015? I don't know. What was the stock doing about 6 months ago? I was at McDonald's eating a cheeseburger and some fries. Boy, you don't know nothing about this stock. I'm going to get with you. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk. While they in the midst of them talking about, I'm going to have to brief you on everything. Just keep saying you don't know nothing. It is what it is. So the people come in. This is why I believe that they wanted that Gary came in the beginning because he was already working with Hayden. So he had to get with Hayden. He had to come over there to see what he lived to tell the people where did he live because they weren't getting no information. You know what I'm saying? So now the wheels are already turning. It's just starting to come full circle. Gary is the tip for Hayden and all this other stuff. So then they come in. You're under arrest. I'm taking you to jail. We finally made it. The storyline is finally moving forward. Like I said, I done did this video before. If it pop up again, watch that one too. That one is a little bit longer. And it got more detail in it. But anyway, this is Sheila Bila. This is Sistas Season 4. The season episode Sistas. Like, comment, subscribe. Jesus loves y'all. Yeah. Thank you.